What's going on, people, and welcome to Premier League predictions game week 22. We've had a bit of a break. It always feels longer than it is, and we've got another one coming up, I think, next week. So I don't like the breaks at all. I've been watching the African Cup of Nations, and the quality of that is just a bit poor, to be honest, to say the very least. There's been a couple good goals in it, but even in them games, the overall play of it is just boring as hell, which I'm a bit disappointed about because I was looking forward to watching that tournament, and I'll still watch it, but it's very poor, the standard and the level. I'm a little bit shocked. But yeah, game week 22, Premier League predictions. Just before I get into that as well, the target, for those of you that don't know, I want to get to 2,000 subscribers by the 1st of June. That is my target for this year, and then just build on the channel from there. I can only do that with your help and your support, and you liking, putting thumbs up on the videos and sharing it to your friends and family or whoever. Get them to subscribe and join me on the journey, because I'm trying to build the channel, but I can only do it with your help, as I said. So let's get into the video. First up, we've got Brighton versus Crystal Palace. I'm going to go with Brighton. I'm going to go 2-0. I think that they're just a better footballing side, although Palace have improved a lot in that sense. But I think that Brighton are just a bit of a higher standard of that type of football. So, and it being at home for them, I'm going to go 2-0 to Brighton. Man City versus Chelsea. Difficult one to call. Could be one goal in it that decides it. Could even be a score draw or a no score draw, so a 0-0. I'm going to edge it to Man City, and I'm going to go 1-0. I feel like Chelsea have been on a little bit of a slump the last few weeks, but they have started to kick back into action recently. And I just feel like City at the moment, though, they're just in full motion. Like, do you know what I mean? They're in autopilot mode, and they're getting through games and doing what they need to do. And it looks easy for them. So I'm going to go with City, but I'm going to go like a 1-0. So I think it will just be one goal in it, possibly. But I'll go Man City 1-0. Burnley versus Leicester. I'm going to go 1-0 Leicester. Not an easy place to go to, Turf Moor. Obviously, Burnley have just lost Chris Wood. And Leicester have just got more firepower. I think they're a better team anyway, a better footballing side. And I fancy them to win it because I think they just got more quality. So I'm going to go 1-0 to Leicester. Newcastle versus Watford. It'd be interesting to see if Wood is available to start and play in this game. I know Trippier already has. Look, I get it signing Wood for the experience for Newcastle. Like, he's been there and done it in the Premier League, but I don't think he's anywhere near as good as Wilson. People are saying he's got the same amount of goals as Wilson so far. And the stats are very similar, but I feel like Wilson is a much better player for Newcastle than Wood will be, and just is in general as a player. They're saying Wilson's going to be out for a while now, which I know, but I just feel that they could have got a better deal with other players other than Chris Wood. I think it's a bit of a panic buy, and look, he might prove me wrong, but I don't think it's the level that they need, to be honest. So, but I hope he does well. I just can't see it myself. But Newcastle, Watford, with that bounce of getting a couple signings in, that bad FA Cup defeat to Cambridge, they're going to be hungry and trying to fight and go out there and get the points. So I do see them winning this one. I'm going to go 2-1 to Newcastle. Norwich versus Everton. Norwich are definitely going down. I saw pretty much the full match, which I watched last night. They had a few chances here and there, but very little, and they just haven't got the quality. And they play all right football in terms of passing the ball around and stuff, but the defence is not good enough, and they don't score enough. So that is a recipe for disaster in the long run. So I don't see them getting any points in this one. Everton are struggling themselves, but I think that Everton will do enough and just nick it. So I'm going to go 1-0 to Everton. Wolves versus Southampton. I'm going to go 2-0 Wolves. I feel like they're getting better and better, stronger. They just need to be scoring a few more goals. And Southampton definitely capable of scoring goals. I just fancy Wolves for this one. They're a hard place to go to and win and get points at Wolves ground. And I think that they'll get the 3 points in this. So I'm going to go to 2-0 for Wolves. Aston Villa versus Manchester United. They've just played in the Cup, obviously. Surprised we won, to be honest, because I think Villa were the better team. I think we lost the midfield battle. I feel that they were the better team, and they scored a few goals, and they were just disallowed from VAR. So we got out of it again, and I don't think we deserved to win it, to be honest. So I see the same for this game. So I'm going to go Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 0. I just feel like the stuff we're going through at the moment in the club, it's hard to go up to these teams, and especially going to Villa and their crowd behind them and Gerrard and what he's doing there, and I just don't fancy us for it, even though we beat them recently. I just don't. So Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 0. Liverpool Brentford. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Liverpool win. Obviously missing Salah and Mane, Keita. I think that's it for their players. There might be one or two I'm missing as well, but I think that's it. But Mane and Salah are vital starters for them and will be huge misses for them. But I still think Liverpool have got the quality to get results. They've got quite a bit of depth in that team, and I think that they'll still have enough to get through that game. Brentford will fight their life out and do what they can to disrupt Liverpool, but I think Liverpool's quality will show out in the end, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 Liverpool win. West Ham versus Leeds. Obviously played not too long ago in the Cup, and yeah, I think West Ham will get a win. I feel that they got too much quality. Leeds' defence will let them down. I wouldn't be surprised if Leeds could maybe grab a draw or even if they lose, grab a goal, but I think their defence is going to let them down. The way they play, they're always wide open, and I think West Ham will capitalise on that. So West Ham 2, Leeds 0. And then lastly this week, we got the North London derby, Tottenham versus Arsenal at Tottenham's ground. I'm going for Arsenal. I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal. I feel that Tottenham, Conte did slightly improve them, I feel like, but against Chelsea in the Cup, again, were poor. Kane looks like he can't even run anymore, and Son's out for injury now. And I just don't think that they've got the quality that they need in that team at the moment for a club of that stature. I don't think it's there. And with Kane misfiring in and off form as well, it doesn't help. And Son being out for as long as I'm hearing he's going to be, it's going to only get worse, I can see. So Arsenal, one of the best improved teams this year for me. I love watching them. They're exciting to watch. They've got people all around the field that can score goals. And their defence is shored up a lot. And Ramsdale in goal, the season he's having, I never would have guessed that he would have got to that level and how he's playing Ramsdale because I remember him when he was at Sheffield. So I would never have predicted that of Ramsdale, and I like to be surprised like that because he's, like I said, he's playing at a level that I never expected him to get to. And Arsenal have got a lot of characters in their team now, and they actually are nasty to play against. They can play good football, but they can also battle it out at the same time, like they used to. And it seems like we're getting that Arsenal back. And a lot of it is down to the youth coming through, which is a huge credit to them. Because it's hard to get youth players through that are good enough first with the skill set and talent, but then also have the mentality and the fight and the nastiness that you need to compete that they've been missing for years. So I think Arsenal will get a win in this, and I'm going to go for 3-1. I think Tottenham they're horrible to watch, and I don't feel that they've got the quality. So Arsenal 3, Tottenham 1 at Tottenham's ground. And that is it for this week's predictions, guys. Let me know yours in the comments. Remember, the target is 2,000 for the 1st of June. That is my target to get to, and I can only do it with your support and your help, guys. So make sure you click a thumbs up on the vid and share it to everyone that you think will like it. Appreciate the support. Come and join me on the journey, and I'll speak to you guys soon.